Hi there. Well, I'm doing very good. It was a slow day today. I think Mars retrograde got me today. So I didn't really do much. I think I just had breakfast, lunch, went to a metaphysical shop to drop off some flyers for this retreat that I'm uh, helping promote over here. I'm part of the committee of a retreat later on in April of this year. And then now I'm here. So I think I'm just mhm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed early too. That's given the fact if it's pretty slow today or tonight. So, how are you doing tonight, Taco? Have fun. Oh, and then the rain. The rain does not help, right? They are sedating vibes. Really are. Especially the rain. The rain. Well, right here it didn't rain, but and I was whew, heavily debating going to the gym or not. But yeah, I really hope so. This stuff really needs to end. Like, seriously. Hi, High Priestess. There you are. Thank you so much for coming in. Well, I really hope that, it starts feeling better after February 4th because I'm over it. I'm really over feeling this tired. Taka, what are these test results? What test results? Is it like a medical test result, like a blood test? Or what? Well, I'm seeing something where with the Two of Swords in reverse in the overall theme and in his emotions, having right here the Three of Wands in reverse. This is just basically telling me right here he's telling himself not to move forward, not to make an impulsive decision, or not to do anything right now. I do see that he will open up or talk about this with his exterior being the Seven of Swords in reverse. I do see that he's going to possibly talk about this. But right now I see with Two of Swords in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, no action right now. But I'm also seeing a thing where he feels like this is also just not going anywhere. I'm seeing something here where, I mean, maybe this can have you a little anxious. Maybe you are feeling a little anxious with this, but at the same time, maybe you want some sort of acknowledgement with that Sun card, or this could be maybe you're looking to get your way with the Sun card in some sort of way. But for some reason, I'm seeing that there's going to be a confrontation, or there was a confrontation along with this medical result. So I don't know if this was a thing where, along with talking about this medical stuff, if there was a confrontation along with that, or if there will be a confrontation along with that, or just a serious conversation, or someone here with that Seven of Swords in reverse and that Page of Swords, somebody here who opens up and decides to confront something interesting. Like, I'm not so sure if that's something that already took place or will take place. How will the Virgo behave after seeing the secondary photos of my surgery scar and the new scenario I will be spinning to him? Will he be more than cooperative? Okay. So I'm going to see how will he behave, and he will be more financially cooperative. Because I just saw this thing where I also saw this thing where he's probably even thinking to himself, like, about, like, he's fearing that you won't talk to him, or he's fearing a separation. One second. My cat opened the door. One second. Here's this little smart one. My microphone tends to pick up everything, so I don't like it when the door's open and just hear all the noise from the outside. So I like a controlled environment, especially for this microphone. So let's see how he'll behave and if he will be cooperative. Again, the cards are telling me right here that I'm seeing him talking, I'm seeing him focusing on reuniting with you, and I'm seeing this fear of like you separating from him. I saw that in the earlier spread. I'm seeing that right now. And at the same time, I'm seeing him trying to tell himself, like, oh, just be positive about it. Things are going to go smooth. He's telling himself, like, that you guys will reunite again. He is thinking about being cooperative with you, but at the same time, with that Eight of Pentacles in his thoughts, it's basically saying that he will also be wondering, like, okay, are we building rapport now? Like, am I in a better situation with my son? Am I in a better position with my son? With that Eight of Pentacles, because the Eight of Pentacles is someone who's putting effort in a relationship or in a situation. But this is someone who's now wondering, okay, where do I stand with this person now that I put that effort when we see that card? So that's in his thoughts. So definitely that's something he's going to be thinking about. So he's going to be thinking to himself, okay, well, I'm cooperating. I'm putting my part. Where do I stand with him now? Am I, building rapport with him now? Am I in a better position with him now? Is he seeing me in a more positive light now? And then with the Three of Cups, well, I mean, he's gonna be feeling like, okay, like I just need to be positive, and I need to just focus on the fact that I am reuniting with my son, or I will be reuniting with my son. As far as his behavior, though, I am seeing this thing again where someone of you is going to talk, someone of you is going to open up about something or confess something. I'm really seeing something here. But the cards keep saying that there's fear. I just keep saying that there's fear. Like, I see that he's trying to think positive. While he's helping you and being cooperative, he's going to be thinking, okay, well, I'm doing my part. Does that mean that, he sees me in a positive light now? But then he goes back and forth with that and him telling himself, like, be positive. Okay. Like, I'm going to be in a much better position with my son soon. And going back and forth with that, and am I in a good position with my son? So I'm really seeing that. All right, so let me see as far as financially cooperative. I do think so. I mean, King of Pentacles in reverse. This might be a thing where he might either ask for a favor in return, or again, like, I'm seeing that he might be tempted to, like, not reply right away. This could be a thing where he might be tempted to not reply right away, or might take his time to reply. Or with the King of Pentacles in reverse, this could be a thing where he might ask for a favor in return, or he might ask you to pay him back. Let me double check. I do see that he's going to give you money, but this could be a thing where it might not be a satisfactory amount. Or this could be if you asked him for a specific amount, he might not give you the full amount. Okay? That's what I'm seeing with these cards. But let's go ahead and see if maybe the narrative changes with you providing new test results. So I'm guessing that's what you're asking, right? Will the narrative change, right, if once you show them the new test results in March, right? I got a definite yes. Most especially with having right here the Empress. Yeah, I definitely do think so. I wouldn't be surprised if the wifey might get a little spoiled here with having the Four of Wands, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles right next to each other, along with the Lovers. So I wouldn't be surprised if, you do a little bit of some pampering with this little cash in March. But yes, I do see that he will very much so be cooperative. Yes, I got a definite yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and see this question. How does this all tie into getting the 30,000 by the end of February to still see positive results with that negotiation? Let's see if you'll still get the 30,000 by the end of February. Like I said, the cards did say you wouldn't get the full, if this was a thing where, remember when I said that if you decide to ask about getting the full amount, or if there was a specific amount that you asked, you wouldn't get the full amount. But in March, I'm seeing full cooperation, so maybe that might change in March. Did you want to change that question? I'm going to go for this one. You saw XRP goes up to 270 or goes below 270 before March, but will it go below 270 before Valentine's Day? Okay, so let's see if it will go below 270 before Valentine's Day. One card flew out while I was picking out your 6 cards, and it was Temperance in reverse. In the bottom of the deck as the overall theme, we have Queen of Swords in reverse, and we have right here 10 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Coins, 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups, Ace of Wands, and a Star in reverse. So, to answer your question, will it go below $2.70 before Valentine's Day? I got a yes. I got a yes. So let's go ahead and let's see if it'll go near $2.20 before March. Okay, so I'm going to ask if it's going to be between $2.20 and $2.30. How about that? If it will come down to ranging between $2.20 and $2.30 before March. Will it come to that range? I got a definite yes. I got a definite yes. I got a definite yes. I do think it will come down to being around that range of $2.20 and $2.30, somewhere in there, in that range. Yes. To answer your question, yes. Sounds like fun. Do you have any other questions for me, Taco? All right, thank you so much, Taco. Don't forget to like the live stream. I'll see you again on Monday. Thank you. All righty, so let's go ahead and see who is next. Anybody here who submitted a payment, let me know. Hi, Kira. Where did you submit your payment? Because for some reason I can't find it. Or do I need to refresh this thing? I see. Where did you submit your payment? Was it on Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal? Honey, your last payment with me was January 24th. Unless we didn't do the reading on the 24th. But other than that, I do remember you came in yesterday, but I didn't receive a payment. So, but right now I did receive the ones for $10 for today. So double check for yourself if you did submit that, okay? But I did receive the one for right now at 9 o'clock. But as far as receiving one yesterday on the 30th, I did not receive one on Cash App on the 30th yesterday. Okay. But you do have 2 questions. I did see the $10 just right now. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and submit your first question. No worries, it happens. What is happening with my grandfather's situation and Terrell Scorpio, who is his grandson? This person, Terrell, fought so hard to exclude me from knowing anything regarding my grandfather's care. Okay. My grandfather is in a nursing home, or was, but they don't tell me much when I have called. Okay, okay. Do you have a personal bad history with this person, Terrell Scorpio? I mean, even if that was the case, everybody was giving each other COVID. I mean, that was the way it was spread in the first place. And even if that was the case, I mean, it was an accident. I mean, oh, okay, okay, okay. I mean, even if that was the case, that was an accident. And, like, yeah, it seems like he was trying to do 2 things here. He was trying to step all over you, and at the same time, he was taking advantage of a situation. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and see that question. What is happening with my grandfather's situation and Terrell, his grandson? So I'm gonna go ahead and see if this idea will change and you would be able to be in contact with your grandfather again while he remains in that nursing home. No, I don't think it's gonna change, but I do think you're gonna wanna reconcile with Terrell. I do think you're gonna either wanna reach out to him and probably try to make some peacemaking, and I think you're gonna try to do it in a way where it's calm and, mature, but I don't think he's gonna be cooperative at all. I think he's gonna make it as, like, a one-end deal where it's like, "Nope, you effed up and, deal with it." I think that's what he's gonna make it seem like. But I think as long as he's in that nursing home and he's in control, you're not gonna be able to talk to your grandfather. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and see some oracle cards to see what advice do the cards have for you in this situation. Let's see, what do the oracle cards have for you? What is your advice in this situation? Explore, map show that this what has already been discovered, go another way. I think that's just basically saying right there that you've tried what you could, and probably focus on other things, you know? I know that's gonna be really hard to do, but I mean, we can't do much about the situation. Why are we going to ponder about it? Why are we going to make ourselves obsessed and sick about it? It's a sad situation, but there's nothing much you can do right now. Yeah, yeah. So it's about just continuing to do that. I'm so sorry. What is your next question for me? What is POA? All right, so we have one card that flew out. Page of Coins. Sorry, the cards are being washed out. In the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Cups in reverse, and then for your spread, we have Four of Cups in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and also the Lovers in reverse. Do I think he has been so far held accountable? No. So let me go ahead and see if in the future he will be held accountable. All right, will he be held accountable in the future? No. But I don't see him being held accountable now. In the present or up until now, I don't see anybody keeping him accountable. In the future, I don't see him being held accountable in the future. As a matter of fact, I do see him avoiding family more in the future. If he's already avoiding you and maybe a few other family members, and that's the case, but I see him doing it to even more family members, ghosting even more family members. Will he continue to commit crimes like how he tried doing like theft from your grandfather or anything when it comes to your grandfather's property or his belongings? Yes, I got the Fool with the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yes, I do think so. I think he's going to still continue to try to see how he can like finesse your grandfather here. So he's still going to try to do certain things to try to make money out of your grandfather, whether that's doing the same thing, property theft, or anything else. Could be like starting a yard sale or something, selling his crap on Facebook Market, Give me a second. My cat, I'm going to let him out because he's getting a little crazy over here. Alrighty, so what is your next question for me, Kara? Well, point is, he's going to continue doing it. He's going to continue doing it and see what else he can get out of him. All right, well, as far as these cards, well, besides, the fact that they're just there to do their job at the end of the day, clock in, clock out, and they're just gonna go and live their lives, the cards are telling me that they don't get along with him very well. He most likely doesn't get along with one other woman there, possibly a nurse, could be a nurse, or somebody who is in a higher position right there, but I see that he doesn't get along with one individual, most likely female, and could be someone who is in a high position, in a position of authority there at the nursing home. Um, I'm gonna see if your grandfather is still going to be at that nursing home or if he's eventually going to leave. Yeah, I think he's gonna eventually leave. Let me see if it's gonna be a thing where he's just transferred into another nursing home. I think he's gonna go back to living at home. I don't see a thing where he's gonna go and get transferred to another nursing home or living with a family member. I see that he's gonna go back to living on his own after he gets a little bit better. Okay, so I don't see him really staying there forever. Any other questions for me, Kara? Yeah, but I don't see a thing where he's gonna stay there at the nursing home. Any other questions for me, Kira? Who is Tiara? One of the nurses, or who is Tiara? Okay, well, first I'm gonna go ahead and see if it will ever be revoked. And then I'll see if not, then I'm gonna see why. Why hasn't it, and why won't it be revoked? Yeah, I don't see him ever being revoked. I don't see it. Why hasn't it? Well, I think he's been kinda low key about it. I think it's mainly because, um, I don't think he's done anything, like, so much to the point where people are, like, putting a spotlight on him and being like, "Ooh, we need to put attention to this guy." It seems like he hasn't done anything so far, that hasn't made certain people that are in authority to want to, do something about it just yet. Why won't he? I think also in the future moving forward, it's because I think he doesn't visit. I think eventually in the future he won't visit as much. I'm seeing a thing where he won't visit as much, or this could be a thing where he'll visit mainly when he needs to take care of business in a nursing home or something like that, or if it's a thing where he can take care of it online, he'll just take care of it online. So I see his visits are probably going to either become less and less, or he's just going to spend less and less time on his visits, and I'm seeing stuff like that. Um, Basically, I'm seeing that he's doing a pretty decent job in just keeping a low profile, staying under the radar. Okay. So, Kara, do you have any other questions for me tonight? I think because he is mean and he is bossy. Um, I think that's the case. I feel like they don't like him because he's mean and he's bossy. They also find him to be someone who's just uncooperative and someone who's impulsive. So they just find him to just be like a wreck and just kind of like drama. So they kind of just see him as like drama, someone who feels like they're in an authoritative position, or in a position of authority. He's could be bossy, um, and stuff like that. And I did ask the cards, well, was there like a misunderstanding, possibly, maybe an argument? And the cards kept saying no. As a matter of fact, I asked twice, and both times it said no. I'm just the cards just kept saying that he's rude and he's bossy, and yeah. Go ahead, Kara, whenever you're ready. Kara, are we still there? Whenever you're ready, Kara, go ahead and submit your question. Can you give me Torlin's zodiac sign, please? And who is this person to Tyrell? Is this Tyrell's friend? Is this a mutual cousin or relative of you guys? Who is Torlin to Tyrell? Well, as a matter of fact, I don't think Torland has a really good relationship with him and his emotions with the Four of Wands in reverse. I mean, Four of Wands in reverse is the epitome of the broken family card. So, that being in his emotions, that's telling me he doesn't feel a connection with him or he kind of just disowned him as a family member. With the Justice card, as far as Torland's intentions, I think he just sees it as like, well, I'm going to treat him like a criminal or I'm gonna just make sure that, I treat him like a criminal, or I'm gonna give him what he deserves, which in that case would be to shun him. I do think that this is something that he won't let go, something that he hasn't let go and won't let go. Um, Whereas for Tyrell, he's viewing Torlin as someone who's distant, someone who's cold and distant. But he's like, oh, well, whatever. I'm not amused by this. I'm not going to let this uh, marinate in my brain. I'm just not going to waste time in thinking about family members who don't care about me. And he's kind of just doing the same thing. He's just like, all right. He's like, well, you don't want to see me like a family member or treat me as such. Well, I'm not going to treat you as such either. He's an uncle to Tyrell. Yeah, so I just see him like he kind of just disowned him as a family member. And I think he's also hurt and bothered by what's going on. All right, High Priestess, what is your next question for me? Hi, Summer Smith. I will be with you in just a second. Kiara, whenever you're ready, go ahead and submit your next question. Hello there. Kiara, whenever you're ready, go ahead and let me know what's your next question. What do you mean financially? What is the outcome? What do you mean by that? Okay, so you want to know if it was Tyrell who took out a life insurance on your grandfather? All right, um, so as far, I did ask if it was Tyrell who took out the life insurance policy on him. I don't think it was him. And I'm trying to see if maybe he did it in a group setting. Maybe he did it along with other family members. I gotta know again. So, and I do think this is something that bothers him too. He kind of saw it as an opportunity lost right here. So I don't think it was Tyrell who took out this life insurance policy. I think it was somebody else. Let me see if it was a group of other people or if it was an individual. Yeah, yep, I definitely feel like it was, like, maybe a group of family members, but definitely excluded Tyrell from that. I do see that these people, I don't think they've received money already, but I do see that there will be money that will be received before he even passes, so they might start receiving some money even before he passes, so interesting. Alrighty. So, Kiara, do you have any other questions for me? You think it was Torland? Like everyone is doing like their own thing behind Grandpa, and everyone's upset with Tyrell though, because he was trying to get in on something. Really, they are not even family to him. LOL. The only person is Torland, who is my grandfather's son. All right. Any other questions for me, Kira? Okay, let's see if it was Torland. Again, I'm seeing a group of people, so he could have done it like him with his wife, or like Torland with his son, or something like that. I'm seeing a group. Was Torland part of the group? I don't think so. No worries. Go ahead. Alrighty. Does Torlin have any kids? All right, so your grandfather, this is from your mother's side of the family or your father's side of the family? And you don't think your father? Yeah, I think maybe your father. Or just father's side of the family. I am seeing again father's side of the family. Well, is your father still alive? Yeah, because I feel like it's your father. I feel like it's your father. Uh, Again, I'm seeing a group setting. Yeah, I feel like your father is part of it. I don't think it's Torlin, I don't think it's Tyrell, I think it's your father, along with a group of people or another group or like a group of people or one or a couple of other people. He's not working alone. All right. High Priestess, any other questions for me? I did ask the cards right now, and the cards did say it is your father. That's what they all do, don't they? What sign is your father? Okay, okay. All right, so Kiara, what other questions do you have for me tonight? All right, thank you so much, Kira. Don't forget to like the live stream. If you have any more questions later on, you are more than welcome to ask, okay? See you soon. All right, Summer Smith, are you still here? Summer Smith, are you still here? All right, Summer Smith, what is your zodiac sign? Summer Smith, what is your zodiac sign? All right, so currently, Summer Smith, what are you doing right now? Are you in school? Are you working a full-time job? Are you running a business? Are you in your career, but not so sure if you want to switch your career? Where are you right now? What are you doing as far as your career? Okay, so this is how I usually do these. So give me up to 3 options, 3 different career paths that maybe you've been contemplating about, things that you thought of, but maybe just never pursued or just maybe not put as much attention. This could be a thing where I've thought about being a teacher, an entrepreneur, or, you know, um, a lawyer, right? And you could be like, "Which one would be best for me?" And the cards will tell me which one would be your calling. Um, okay, and sometimes when people ask those questions, they give me all 3 options. Sometimes, they say no for all 3, and sometimes yes, that one of them will be like, "Yes, this is your calling." So if you can give me 3 options, 3 different career paths that you've thought about, then we will see yes or no for each of those 3. What kind of law? Business law, corporate law, marriage and family? What kind of law? Yay, we got an answer. For licensed cosmetology, I gotta know. For being a lawyer, law, I gotta know. But for ASL interpretation, I got a definite yes. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't doubt it if this is a thing where if you're living with roommates or if you're living with family, or if this is a thing where you're not satisfied with where you're living, I do see that you're going to be relocating or just getting up your own place, kind of something like that, or just finding a more comfortable place, or just a better place. But I feel like the ASL interpretation, that's going to be good for you. I think that is your calling. How fun. All right, Summer Smith, do you have any other questions for me? You wanted to be a defense lawyer? You thought of that? Okay. Well, as far as like, I just asked for just law in general, and the card said no. So, but for ASL interpretation, I got a definite yes. And like I said, like if this is a thing where maybe you're struggling and you don't have a very comfortable place, or you have roommates, or you still live with family, that's gonna get better. And I see you moving. Okay, I see you relocating and actually getting your own place or just a better place, a safer neighborhood, probably a nice neighborhood. This could even be a luxury apartment, you know. Um, all right. So, Summer Smith, any other questions for me? And as a matter of fact, I think you're going to do great. I think you're going to love your job. And you're not going to even see it almost like a job. Like, yeah, you're going to be clocking in, clocking out, but You're I see you being happy to go to work instead of being like, "Oh, I need to go to work," that kind of energy. I see you're gonna enjoy it, you're gonna love it, and it's gonna be your calling, I say. Okay, any other questions for me, Summer? Yeah, like, I really saw something like that, and I just saw that, that was gonna be something you would be able to accomplish, or at least one of the first things you're gonna be able to accomplish, and you're gonna be like, "Alright, fine, I'm gonna be getting my own place." That's what I saw, okay? Well, thank you so much, Summer. Don't forget to like the video or the live stream right here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again on Monday evening. I'm here Monday through Friday. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming in. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.